So, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. So, in this part of the blog, I'll be talking to you about the 10 Pieces of Innovation. It's a book by Tom Keller, a partner at the Design and Innovation Consultancy from, as we know, IDEO is the very profound the consulting firm. So the book outlines basically the 10 distinct personas or the roles that individuals and teams can add to foster innovations within an organization. So these personas are number one, the anthropologist. So the anthropologist is this role involves observing and understanding people's behavior, needs, and desires to uncover new insights and opportunities for innovation. So it's basically studying people's habits and so on. So this is basically the anthropologist. Number two is the experimenter. So in this case, the experimenters take a hands-on approach. So basically, a bit further to learn and test new ideas. So it is a bit further after observing to embrace the failure as a valuable learning experience. So of course there will be certain failures and so on. So based on that, so they try to experiment it and try to break through. So that's the experimenter. Number three is the cross pollinator. So here, the cross pollinator brings ideas from one field or industry into another to spark fresh thinking and solutions. So it's like crossbreed, from one, let's say, from an engineering background with someone who's into basically, let's say, cooking. So some kind of a infusion. So different, so extremely two different ends but coming together. So one could be from the kitchen, basically, in a way to say so, and one is an engineer, but to embed it together, so there's some kind of an enhancement there. Or for example, let's say one is a strategist and one is an artist. So they come together and enhance it, for example. So that's the so-called cross-pollinator. So these are some of the ideas that the IDEO, they try to ensure that there's out of the box thinking with different backgrounds coming together. Then number four is the huddler. So the huddler is nothing but the persona are the persona skills at overcoming obstacles and challenges using their determination and resilience to drive innovation forward. So this is basically using their willpower and the determination to enhance it further. Then number five is the collaborator. So the collaborator is nothing but they excel at working with diverse teams, and individuals to bring together different perspectives and expertise. So somehow like the cross pollinator, but collaborators further enhance, at working together. So team enhancement with different backgrounds is something that the person of the collaborator is. Then number six is the director. The director provides a clear vision and leadership to guide innovation efforts and keep them on track. So this is where it's more to have a focus, to have a plan, and also to have an objective and a goal. So that's the persona of a director. Number seven is the experience architect. So in this regards, these personal design and shape customer experiences. So from anthropologists trying to observe and so on, whereas in the experience architect is basically they try to design and shape the customer's experiences, paying attention to every touch point and interaction to create memorable moments. So it's always trying to create an opportunity of STP, at the end of the day, segmentation, targeting, and positioning. So this is basically where they try to ensure that there's an alignment to the end users or the product users. So this is where the person of an experience architect is. Then number eight is the set designer. The set design is set designers basically create the physical and cultural environment that support innovation by fostering creativity and collaboration. So the designer is a bit beyond the director, more than a strategist. So it's basically create the physical and cultural environment. So it's kind of making it conducive for opportunities by fostering creativity and collaboration. So it's also for the enhancing. So this is somehow the person of the set designer. Number nine is the caregiver. The caregiver persona is deeply attuned to customers' needs and are dedicated to delivering exceptional services and support. Of course, this is a bit beyond STP again, but at the end of the day, it's focusing to ensure there's positioning, there's target positioning very clear. So they try to ensure that at the end of the day that the customers are the end users, or the ones who are the end users are the main or main focus of whatever design is being created and so on. And finally, the storyteller. The persona of a storyteller is are storytellers use compelling narratives to communicate the value and purpose of innovation, making it readable and inspiring to others. So, the storyteller tries to inspire people through communication, by trying to expressing, trying to communicate, and trying to relate, narrating. So, in general, these are the 10 phases of innovation, starting from anthropologist till the storyteller. In summary, to just give you a highlight, the 10 phases of innovation by Tom Keller identifies these 10 personas as key role that can drive and support innovation in an organization. So it supports innovation in an organization by how? By fostering a culture of creativity, adaptability, and problem solving. So creativity, adaptability, and problem solving are the key. And by adopting and integrating these personas, teams and individuals can contribute to a more innovative and dynamic work environment. So ultimately, the objective is to ensure that it contributes to a more innovative and dynamic working environment. So this is what STP is in the sense of the 10 phases of innovation. Thank you so much.